So welcome to another Tokyo Revengers video guys. And yeah, I hope you all have already seen the spoilers. There are many things I want to talk about in this chapter. As I said in my previous video, I think this chapter is the final chapter of volume 30. And the leaker said that the ending of the chapter was so crazy. Now I know you guys all want to know what it is. But unfortunately, the leaker didn't release it. So I think the chapter ends with Takemichi finally confronting Mikey. Because the leaker has intentionally hidden the names of both the characters. So I think it's a fight between Mikey and Takemichi. Also, we have more interesting information to discuss. Because Senju also finally appears in this chapter. I'm glad to see her again. So let's talk about all the leaks we have one by one. But before we talk about that, as usual guys, I would kindly appreciate it if you can drop a like on the video and consider subscribing to the channel. Let's go into the video now. So the previous chapter ended with Taiju facing the legendary duo. We can divide this into two. I mean, the people who supports Taiju. At the same time, people who supports Wakasa and Benkei. So many people were interested in this fight. And yeah, the fight has already begun. As you can see in the picture here, Benkei goes full speed to knock down the Taiju. They did not back down from the fight. I know, this is pretty obvious. Because they said in the previous chapter, we won't allow you to reach Mikey. But we know that Mikey isn't Taiju's target. Takemichi is the only person who can fight him. So even if the legendary duo wants to stop him too, Taiju won't allow it. So this is a battle that one side must lose. But the question is, who will it be? Many people said that Taiju would easily defeat them. But this is completely opposite to what we thought. Even though we are familiar with Taiju and the legendary duo, we know nothing about their absolute strength. They fought against South. They fought together against him in that fight as now. South struggled at first. The reason I'm saying this now. Now check out this second leak. Taiju also starts struggling against them. If it was a 1 versus 1 fight, we could gauge how strong both of them are. And at the same time it's very funny. Both Wakasa and Benkei are almost 30 years old. But they are fighting in this battle. Because everyone else is almost 19. For some reason, I just couldn't take this fight seriously. I know, the legendary duo has a lot of fans too. But I think they will lose this battle. Because some fans will definitely be disappointed if they are defeated in one chapter. So I think that's why this fight is taking a little longer. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if they lose in this battle. Taiju has come to help Takemichi in this battle. There are more important people in Mikey's gang. So story-wise, Taiju is likely to win. But I know that won't happen in this chapter. Because the entire chapter only showed Taiju struggling against them. Now check out this third leak. Wakasa kicks Taiju in the neck to knock him down. But Taiju didn't fall to the ground yet. He can bear it. And as much as Taiju struggles, the legendary duo also struggle against him. We didn't get any pictures or leaks of Taiju attacking them. But the legendary duo couldn't defeat Taiju so easily. Taiju still has the energy to fight. But Benkei seems to be tired already. I don't know how many chapters this fight will last. Because they already fought against Koko and Inupi. Even the Inupi gave a hard time against them. Wakasa didn't defeat him easily either. But Wakasa was stronger than Inupi, so he won the fight. I think this is what Kanwakui-sensei is doing on purpose. I think the legendary duo will lose in the next chapter. Anyway, now the fourth leak. We can see this panel of Inupi and Koko. I thought this was fan art at first. But it was later confirmed as an official leak. And I don't know why they are like this. So now I will share with you guys what I think about it. Maybe they were inspired by Taiju's fight. Because Koko said so. Haven't seen Taiju fight in a while. Or maybe Inupi asked him if he wanted help with the fight. I think Taiju might have said then that I don't need the help of weaklings like you. Because they abandoned Taiju after the Christmas conflict. He might have said something humorous to insult them. It's funny anyway. However, we don't need to talk much about this. Now the fifth leak. Senju was defeated by Sanzu in chapter 250. Now she appears in this chapter, after about 9 chapters. After chapter 250, we got a lot of information about the second time leaper. Sanzu talks to her about the trigger. He then talks to Takemichi about the time leap. But we still don't have the exact answer to both of these. We have only got a hint. Now Senju is back. As you can see in the picture here. She is surprised by something. But since we don't know the full content of it, we can't say anything for sure. I have theories about this. First, I think Senju is surprised by Taiju's fight. Because she knows how strong they are. They were the ones who trained her from childhood. But even they struggle against Taiju. She saw them both defeated against the South during the Battle of the Three Deities. Maybe she's surprised to see someone as strong as Taiju in the gang. Because when I translated the Japanese word on this page, it means words like cool, interesting, impressive. Since Senju was unconscious, she had no idea what was going on in the battle. Sanzu tries to do wild things that she can't even imagine. Since Taiju is having a bit of a hard time against them now, I think Senju might help him out. Because we still don't know why they joined Mikey's gang. I thought they would answer the Inupi's question. But they didn't tell him anything. I think they will tell Senju why they joined Mikey's gang. Some people have already started hating the legendary duo. Because they are very loyal to Mikey. But since we don't know the whole story, I think there must be a different reason why they joined Mikey's gang. I don't completely hate the legendary duo. But that could change at any time. So it is better to wait. Now it's time for the final and last leak. I already know we'll get Mikey's content in this chapter. Because Taiju helped him in the previous chapter. He said, "I'll open up a path for you towards Mikey." I think Takemichi has finally reached where Mikey is. Now look at these 2 panels. As I said earlier, the leaker has deliberately hidden this. We don't know who is fighting with whom. But I think it's Mikey versus Takemichi. Because all the other people are fighting with the Kanto Manji gang members. So it's time for the fight we've been waiting for. But one thing that surprises me is that Mikey can easily beat Takemichi. Mikey fights with all the Toman gang members. All of them don't even last 5 pages. If the same thing happens again, this battle will soon be over. So I wonder what the ending of the chapter will be. Someone else may interfere in his way. That person may even be a Hanma. But we can't say anything for sure right now. So we have to wait for the official chapter release. Also let me know below if you have any theory. And apart from all this, let me know in the comment section what you would like to see in story. Anyway, if you guys like this video, hit the like button. And don't forget to subscribe, and good luck to all.